You ever wondered what it's really like to live in Jensen Beach? And no, I'm not talking about just by the water, but in the neighborhoods that the locals love. You know, so many times I see so many videos where it doesn't show the neighborhoods, and it drives me nuts. So on today's video, I'm gonna give you a tour of 3 different communities in town, and one of them just might fit your perfect lifestyle. Now, you're not just getting house information, you're also getting the inside scoop from someone who lives here and works here, and I love all these communities. So I'll show you the good and the bad and the different. So hop on in, let's go. Welcome in, everybody. My name is Thiel. I'm a local realtor with RE/MAX of Stuart, and I'm your personal guide to all things Treasure Coast. So listen, if you're thinking of relocating to Jensen Beach or Stuart or Palm City or anywhere out here on the Treasure Coast, or even just curious about what it's like to live in this amazing part of Florida, this video is going to give you a full real-world tour of 3 distinct neighborhoods that you probably haven't seen featured on any of the big websites. Now, these aren't massive gated communities or, even flashy high-rises. These are the real places that people are proud to call home, and each one offers something totally unique in terms of lifestyle, amenities, price point, and feel. So today we're going to check out these 3 communities. First of all is Jensen Park Estates. It's got a relaxed, affordable, and it's central. Next is Sugarhill, which are custom homes with nature all around. And the third one that we're going to do is a newer community called Langford Landing. It's newer, it's gated, and it's built for the boating lifestyle. Now listen, we'll talk about the location, the schools, the community, the vibe, price ranges, builders, and even what locals love or wish they knew sooner about each of the areas. So are you ready? Let's go, let's hit it. All right, so first up, we're heading to a place called Jensen Park Estates, which is a neighborhood that honestly does not get enough attention. But if you want a non-HOA, well-located area in downtown and close to downtown Jensen Beach, so this is a perfect spot to go. Now, a lot of people don't know about Jensen Park Estates, but it literally is one of the best communities in all of Jensen because it's extremely limited low HOA, but it still has that Florida vibe. So let's hit it. So now, where is it located? Well, you see, it is right off Savannah Road here in Northeast Jensen Beach Boulevard. It's literally 5 minutes from downtown Jensen. It's close to US 1 and just a quick biker drive to the beach. Now, the vibe and the lifestyle here, this place is relaxed and it's extremely unpretentious. You'll see people out walking their dog, neighborhoods chatting in the driveway, and kids playing in the street. It feels like old school Florida neighborhood where people actually know their neighbors. Now, with the history and the builders in here, this was developed mostly in the late 80s and the early 90s, and the homes were built by Miranda Homes, Holiday Builders, and several independent custom contractors. Now that means that there's architectural variety from single-story ranch homes to larger homes with 2 stories and pools and even some additions on here. Now the homes features mostly CBS construction. There are some frame homes in here with 3 or 4 bedrooms, and many have been updated with new kitchens, impact windows, or even pools. But some of them still offer room for your own personalization, which therefore gets the pricing down. Now, speaking of pricing, in 2025, you'll find homes between the $425 and $625 range, making it one of the more affordable single-family homes in all of Jensen. Now listen, if you're looking about the school systems, the schools, if you have elementary school kids, it's Jensen Beach Elementary, which is literally just down the street. If you have middle school kids, it's Stuart Middle School, and Jensen Beach High School are for your high school kids. Now listen, who lives here? I'll tell you in a second. You'll find families, retirees, investors, and even snowbirds. You know what, you guys, with no HOAs, this is really a great neighborhood for people who want the freedom, whether that's to park an RV or a boat or even a garden. You can even have short-term rentals in here. Now, why people love it is that it's central located, it's established, and it's got so much that welcoming, real community, old Florida feel that you just don't find in all these different places. That's just a little bit about Jensen Park Estates, but now I got something special for you. We're gonna head a little bit north to a place called Sugarhill, which literally might be the best kept secret in all of Jensen Beach. We are driving through the beginning phases of Sugarhill. There's the sign over there that says Sugarhill, and you can tell right off the bat that this neighborhood has such a different vibe to Jensen Park Estates, the one that we just did. As a matter of fact, this house over here on the right-hand side, I absolutely just sold it not too long ago. It is that house over there. It's fantastic. Now, one of the best parts about this neighborhood is the fact that there is actual elevation on this. You don't see much elevation inside the state of Florida, but as you can see, as we're driving through Sugarhill, it is extremely elevated. You can see the shuttle launch is really good here, and we're still going up. And in Florida, this is absolutely unheard of. So now that I'm in here in Sugarhill, well, where is it? Well, it's just north of Jensen Park Estates off Savannah Road near the Savannas Preserve State Park. Now, you're tucked into this peaceful, like I mentioned, elevated area, but you're still only about 5 to 10 minutes from the beach, downtown, and boat ramps. Now, the vibe and the lifestyle in here, Sugarhill feels like a nature preserve with homes tucked into it. There are huge oak trees, winding streets, and these oversized lots, and the whole area feels extremely private and serene. Now, let's talk about the history. Sugarhill was developed in the early 80s. Now, this was one of the original custom home neighborhoods in the entire area, and builders like WCI and Sunrise Builder handled a lot of the work, but most of the homes are truly one of a kind. There's no cookie cutter anything. Now, the home styles, you'll see everything from Key West style ranch homes to 2-story customs with porches and huge backyards. Lots of these in here have acres and more, and some homes back right up to the preserve land or lakes where you get some really, really cool areas that you can look and have some great views. But most of these homes in here are custom built. Now, many in the homes here have been updated with new roofs, new kitchens, and even pools. And the ones that have it, like I said before, they're priced accordingly and offer some serious potential. Now, for pricing, most homes range anywhere from $750,000 to around $1 million, but depending on the size. But depending on the acreage and all these different aspects, I've sold houses in here. For the highest I've sold in here was about $1.2 million, and I've seen them as high as almost $2 million in here, depending on how they are. Now, for those of you that have kids, for elementary school, you are zoned for Felix A. Williams. If you have middle-aged kids, you are zoned for Stuart Middle. And once again, all you high school age kids, you guys are zoned, you guys are zoned for Jensen Beach High School. Now, who lives here? Now, it's a kind of a wide variety from some young professionals. The one that I sold the house to, they were surgeons, anywhere to retirees. Some of them have kids, some of them don't have kids, but you just get a wide variety of a different demographic in here because each of these houses in here are so incredibly custom. It's just a very, very cool place to live. So we are back in the car and we are now headed to a place over in Jensen Beach called Langford Landings. This is one of the most prestigious gated communities in Jensen Beach, and once again, I love this one, so let's go. All right, so we are here in Langford Landings, and it is now for a completely change of pace. So you know what, where is it? Well, we're located off of Northeast Dixie Highway near the southern edge of Jensen Beach, just before you enter Stuart. Now, it's tucked behind Langford Park near the St. Lucie River. The vibe and the lifestyle in here is it's gated, waterfront, and very, very quiet. This neighborhood is for those who want luxury, security, and water access, but without the massive HOA overhaul that larger development builders have. Now, speaking of builders, it was developed in 2017 by D.R. Horton's Emerald Homes, and this community features newer Key West style homes with modern features and super clean lines. Most of the homes are between 2,500 and 3,500 square feet with impact windows, high ceilings, gourmet kitchens, and expansive lanais. Many have private docks with deep water access and no fixed bridges. Now, the HO fees during the time of the shooting was around $250 a month, which covers the gated entry, which you saw, the common areas, the landscaping, and the dock maintenance. Now, for pricing starts around $950 and goes all the way up to around $2 million. Now, for those of you that have kids, Jensen Beach Elementary is the elementary school, Stuart Middle is the actual middle school, and Jensen Beach High School is where your high schoolers will go. Now, why do people love it in here? Well, it's quiet, it's new, it's upscale, and if you love boating, you simply can't beat this setup. Langford Landing is literally one of my favorite communities out here in all of Jensen Beach because of exclusivity and how nice and fresh, and the builds are absolutely amazing. You're gonna love this place. Now, if you guys notice, I did the majority of this inside the car because this is a gated community and I do not live in this place, so I don't want to be out filming videos where the residents are, because they can get a little bit kind of funky when it comes to things like this. But this community is literally one of my favorites here because of everything like I mentioned before, but that's why the majority reason why I did most of this in my car. A quick recap. First of all, we did Jensen Park Estates, so it's laid back, central with no HOA or very, very light HOA. Then we went over to Sugarhill, you guys, peaceful, private, and full of custom charm. Homes in there ranging in all custom homes all the way to different areas in there. It is a fantastic area. Next, the last one we did Langford Landing, which is modern, luxurious, and built for boaters. Now, listen, no matter what your lifestyle, your budget is, Jensen Beach has something for you. These neighborhoods offer 3 different versions of Florida living, and the right one comes down to what fits you best. It's not one size fits all with everything. The neighborhoods here are very, very different, and it all is about what you want and what you're looking for. So there you have it, you guys. Thank you so much for spending some time in the car with me. If this video helped you get a better sense of what Jensen Beach is all about, drop a like, please subscribe, and comment which neighborhood felt like your vibe. I love helping people relocate and find their place here. And if you're serious about moving or even just exploring, I'd love to chat with you. Reach out anytime. My contact information is listed below. But as always, my name is Thiel with Remax of Stuart, and I will see you on the next one. Boom!